Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video I show you how I paint a sunset. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, please give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And thank you very much for watching. Here's my palette of water mixable oils. I have titanium white, cad yellow light, raw sienna, French ultramarine blue, phthalo blue, sap green, phthalo green and alizarin crimson. I'm using a 9x12 canvas panel that I got from Michael's Artist Loft, and I'm going to do what I think of as an expressionist sunset, and I'm going for one of those lovely skies we see down here in Florida that has all shades of blue and green in it, and not deeply red but light. I'm starting off with French ultramarine blue, and I'm going to paint that across the top very lightly because I'll be adding white, which will make it more opaque. I'm going to put a little phthalo green, just a little. I'll add to that a little sap. And I'm getting some yellow. Maybe some pink in there too. Mix it in. Maybe I'll get some nice little phthalo blue, a little alizarin. I'm mixing straight on my canvas. Okay, I'm going in with some white. I'm using a dry brush, and I'm just going to put in some more phthalo blue here, and some more green. Sorry, that's Tommy. Tommy, it's all right. This is a seascape. Put in some sand, which in a sunset is almost a rosy pink. And the seas here where I live in Florida are a little on the tropical side, and they're greenish. So I'm going to put in a greenish sea, but I'm also adding yellow to it. mixing titanium, and I'm going to titanium and cad yellow and lighten the sky and also put in some streaks on my water. I'm trying to define my horizon line. I should have taped it really. That's pretty good. I have light coming through my blind, I have to turn that down. I'm going to use my rigger to put in some, actually I think that is really too light. But it will dry. It's one of those paints that as it dries it dulls down a little bit, so I'm not too worried. I have the door open today and you can hear that I'm on a flight path. People coming in for the weekends, I guess. I don't want anything too loud and definite in the way of waves, so I'm just going to let that dry and see how that goes. I'm going to lighten my setting sun a little bit more, make it a little more definite. Reinforce that line. And I'm going to put some light there. I might put a little more up here. Going to use a dry brush and just stroke that in a little better. And this one I'm going to pull down a little. Oh, it's not very good. Let's see if my fan brush will make a difference. That's not too bad, actually. I used to see the most marvelous sunsets when I lived in Canada. We see some beautiful sunsets here in Florida. But in Canada, in the winter, I lived on the river, and in the winter, when the river was frozen, we'd get these brilliant blood red sunsets, and it would set the ice on fire. It was absolutely stunning to see. Well, for a little sunset, I think I'm fairly happy with that. I could fiddle around with that a lot more, but it really wouldn't do much for it. I like that halo colour. I like to get as much colour as I can in the sky. Put some in up here. There, I think that's my little expressionist sunset. I've decided to add a couple of birds, maybe 3 birds, just little ones, and we'll have them like not in the complete center, but a little one there. I don't like those ones. I'm just going to rub those out and try again. Just to add a little life. Maybe a bird or 2 down here. Whoops. I've got just little shadows, really. Yeah. Hey. I feel that the sun doesn't stand out enough, and I'm going to just make it a little more orange on either side of it, and maybe around the top. And maybe in the water. And I'm going to blend that in. it down in the water. And I'm going to brighten up the sun again with cad yellow and titanium, because I think it's sort of dulled down as it dried. I think that looks a little better, but we'll have to see. We have to see how it goes. As it dries, it tends to dull. You know, I'm going to put a little tiny amount of light on the wings of these birds. And on the heads. Now I think I'm done.